Liberty, with obvious exception of the multiple all-star Tina Charles in the middle, but Kia Nurse, Rashawn
to break out of it and to get transition points, and that'll be a real key here today. But you get that opportunity 10 times, she'll score on 9 of them.
Ooh, good post position to turn around and score. That's exactly. Dunk down Charles. She's immediately doubled. Now the double goes away, and it's one-on-one on Howard. The jump hook up and Clark gets a pick left to right. She'll fire from the corner and a hit. Say it was 7 on the shot clock for Kia Nurse. Working on Howard. Ooh, look at that move. Get in. Yes, it does.
Her on the floor, and you see her things that can be hard to get started with this early game time sometimes.
Charles handoff to Nurse. Tries her hand to the J, and that one's good. Offensive rebound, Clark. Dump it low. Another good post up for Mercedes Russell.
In the mismatch on that O board, Mercedes Russell with position and with a guard behind her.
Nurse, step back 3. She's got it. Seattle or New York, you think?
Well, usually New York gives up a lot of points. They score a lot of points. I think should be on the ballot for most improved player. Mercedes Russell and Kia Nurse, 2 different teams, but both really
on top. Another bad pass. There's been about 3 or 4 of those today that Seattle is just ill-advised. Raincock Kunway in the middle.
She hadn't got that full head of steam yet.
There's a head of steam to the rim. Boy, that's what you want to see in the top.
She doesn't change her facial expression. Her body language is superb.
Ooh, great pulling pass. Good catch by her. Zealous cutting into the middle. They don't see her. Polina, nice pump faking up. Oh, man. She flips it up from the elbow. No good. Offensive rebound with 6 seconds left. That one's off the mark. And again, put back up. Distance jump shot, no good. And here comes all the way to the rim is Asia Doer.
You just won a championship. Why do you want to keep playing? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm going to play because I love the game.
Right.
It's as simple as that. Yeah, working on stepping out to the three-point line. That was NBA rating. That was well beyond the line.
There's Tanisha this time right now.
Might be helpful. I just think I've been told that before, but with Jewel, I might believe it.
Here's Sammy Whitcomb around the curl. Leans and hits. Nice shot. So a lot of parity in this WNBA right now.
And the one thing Seattle does is that right here. They play defense. The best team in the league.
Gonna run the other way. Whitcomb lobbing it up. Tough pass, but how about that? And Natasha couldn't put it down, but by 6 now. Defense creating offense, Elise.
Well, that time Jordan Canada with the swipe on the defensive end and scoring a bucket that you can't get any easier than Natasha Howard able to cash in where she's usually money, but the good news is that her teammate had her back in Courtney Paris.
Charles, that one was not good. She hasn't shot particularly well in this gym, though, even though this was her college gym. Here's a 3-ball on the way in her last 3 games. Here's Tina Charles, little hook shot up and in store by searching Seattle Storm. Big 7-0 push here by the New York Liberty.
And they're doing it in transition. Accolades, 5-time All-Star.
On cue? No. Offensive rebound, Alicia Clark. Back to Canada. Oh, well set up for Alicia. There you go.
Oh, but Clark comes down with a board and then gets rewarded with the bucket.
Down low, somebody fell down, and Tina Charles left wide open. I don't think she was the one supposed to be defending Tina Charles. If she was, it was a miscommunication here. Oh, good pass to Charles from Brittany Boyd. Far side to Boyd. Double team comes, forces her to pick it up. 2 on the shot clock. Nurse has got to chuck it from NBA range, and it is. Rebound. Boyd, her 3rd carom of the game. She tries to force one up in transition, and there you go. She has been able to do those things. Canada, 12 on the shot clock. Good acceleration. A lot of contact. Canada getting a screen by Russell. Nope, gives it off to Mosqueda Lewis. Into the corner. Whitcomb fires one up and hits.
Jewel Lloyd or some of these that create their own offense. And so they're learning how to score as a group. And it's hard.
Ooh. Natasha Howard. That's a rhythm 3. Not exactly her forte. Whitcomb, they do have to defend her behind the arc, no question. No look feed inside. A lot of contact, and Mercedes Russell.
And she is taking advantage of it. Now 12 points, and again, scoring through contact. And the pick and roll play works. Watch and see how you fit in. Now she knows what she has to do, and it's been really fun to see her growth.
Tip Canada. Full pass inside. Oh, that's good ball movement. Got to see more of that. That's why Clark brings the double team with Russell. They retreat. Russell goes back, sets her feet, screens on this possession. Good low post position. All back to her. Cut Mercedes Russell. Great. Fairly extended period of time, you would think. Howard, boy, now starting to feel it.
Players down in the backcourt.
Canada, skip pass. This is where Whitcomb is dead late.
Her confidence is growing, and she's a big part of this team now.
Here's Nurse with a three ball in the way and up and in. Here she is, bouncing that low and just a little bit too soft. Nice run out by Nurse, gets behind the defense. And Key is away from the basket instead of leaning in towards the basket. Oh, nice no look there by Jordan, Canada. Tanisha Wright, good to see Tanisha back in. How about that no look move?
Well, and it was her eyes that froze the defense. See how she's looking at the wing, and so the defense knew she's going to score it. One of the fastest players in the league with the ball in her hands.
And here's Nurse again. 2 points on 8 of 10. Howard drives in. That's a good-looking shot. A little long. No! Game for the first time, Avery Worley-Talbert. Charles again fading away, and this time she hits it.
To pick a pass, just look away from where you're going, and the defense can't predict.
Charles toes up the line, and gets her own rebound. And she'll challenge Worley-Talbert, and she puts it up. No good. There's the offensive rebound from Clark on a 3-on-3 the other way. Finds Kalina, Mosqueda Lewis. Wow. Mosqueda Lewis, now the Langhorn. Ball moving around the perimeter. Lots of touches. And that equals 14. Kakakunwe spinning in the lane. Nice little move there and off the wing. Rain Kakakunwe with it. Boyd thinks about it. Got to make something happen with 2 on the shot clock. Steps into a long ball. And Tanisha Wright all the way to the window. Shot blocked by Mosqueda Lewis, but Tanisha gets it right back and lays it up and in.
Especially with the music and the timeouts. Singing along. They've been.
And she will undoubtedly have to come out, and we'll get Jordan Canada back in. And this is just
immediately and
top of your. Let's see, right off the shot. Step back.
Right here, it looks like she either slipped on a wet spot, but
she's gonna have to sit down for a couple minutes.
It's been an 8-0, make it 10-0. Assist for that.
Right. Here's Charles with it. Kick it to the corner. Tanisha Wright for the lead there. Big screen from Russell. Canada step back and misses badly, but there's Russell to put back. Boyd against Howard, a little short. Another rebound by Rain Kakakunwe. Back to Charles. Good.
It's taking a toll on the Storm. They had the stop. They couldn't get the board.
Great feed underneath. 14th lead change of the game. Charles trying to make it 15 and does. To her left. Now to Howard. One-on-one. Should take advantage of this. And does off the window.
Seattle on the other end. Natasha Howard. Contact there. Moving both players. Could have been an and. There's been a lot of physical play. Wonder if she's a little worn down here late.
Charles step back. Snuggles it home. Another lead change. That is 17 in the game.
24 points now for Charles. She's been unstoppable.
Canada, speaking of unstoppable. Now to Gray. Lob it up top. Tina Charles, double team. Good defense by Seattle. Tries to get it to Natasha and does. Natasha spinning, big 3. Shot of the season for Jordan. No. Tipped around. Who's got it? Up by Alicia at the buzzer, and it goes off the mark. And New York comes off with a victory.